another episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. As you all know, we've made our way to Mass Effect 3. We left off as the game introduced button commands, actions, and how to set up customizations for your weapons, as well as the skill trees they now have. Last laid off, I started having a little too much fun how the turret gets set up, and said this is probably going to be my new main use of weapon. We did leave off at the Citadel. So what happened is you normally can pull up the map in regard to seeing specific important areas. As you can see there under Passengers Lounge, there's Diana Allers. She'll say her name in a little bit. But you're going to definitely want her. If you're trying to work on the
Ma'am, I can't say when we're deploying or where or why.
war assets, you're going to want her.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview?
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
Be careful because you can create
How much gear can I bring?
One
an interest with her, which is weird.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go and visit Ashley in the hospital. These interactions do play a key part. So every time you do complete a mission, try to come back to the Citadel as often as you can.
So the nurse tells
That's
me
how you'll pick up missions. You'll have interactions with people. For example,
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How is she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word, and I'm with you.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
still don't understand how they're so far in the future and haven't figured out basically a cure for brittle bone disease.
Welcome to Serta.
Thank you for coming to Serta. How can we help you? All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
Serta is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
All
900th
profits from sales go to help
anniversary.
new medical research.
non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Thank you for coming to CERTA. How can we help you?
I'm gonna do flowers instead of candy. Don't want to create the wrong interest by accident.
Good work, Dr. Freya. Narrow split's still the best course of action. I'll see if we have the required special mind. Meet you back here.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But... I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Dan. Sorry if y'all get dizzy from watching the videos as I keep twirling the camera around. It's funny, they made sure Ashley had a shirt, but if you're coming here for Kaidan, he's fully freaking naked.
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Made me worried. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing. Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay? I'll come by when you're feeling better. We'll talk. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care. See you soon.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yeah, Counselor Udina.
Please tell the primacy that the wall...
It's a shame that Anderson couldn't stay as ambassador all the way through.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
That's the equivalent of shutting the door in someone's face.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for a promotion like some other officers. And not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Correct. Look at there. As it updated. Definitely a conflict with the Geth. Oh, Black Widow, Wraith. Gotta save up to get it. Back here is actually a gun range for you to test out and get better with aiming, like I probably should do.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
We've got our own problems, Councilor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders.
Well, now you address them as the
If we lend you
Reapers.
our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
Yes.
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the Catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Yeah, I believe in trying. Shoot, I've been trying to get y'all to do this for the
And while I
longest.
haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding you.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard.
So are you.
We may have a spot on the council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
Correct.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
That's a good point.
Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well,
but my Spectre status
that
was
went
already
well.
recognized. That's why I went into
It's
that
a
room.
start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Darnell Udina. Haha. Even another person has popped up. There's James, and there's the news reporter.
Commander Shepard! Commander Shepard! Khalisah bint Sin and Al-Jilani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khalisah, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying, but I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye.
Nope.
But I'm glad you're on our side.
Although the Renegade option is always more entertaining.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that?
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here with the elite of the galaxy.
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. It's Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, it looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe
I wish they would have put a little bit of a stronger accent. Don't judge me.
Incursions by enemy forces being reported in Turian colonies. Fighting is said to have reached Pelham.
Welcome, Commander Shep. One moment, please.
I forgot to talk to Dr. Michelle.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in the Presidium Clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured people.
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. I'm afraid I'll have to speak with CSEC about securing our supplies. Desperate people can do desperate things.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
That rat.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Dream sequence number 1. I've always believed that through all the Mass Effect that Shepard actually is showing what the effects of indoctrination feels like when you're trying to fight against it. Or being stuck in a form of indoctrination. You think that you're doing something that they've already got control over you, and you're doing what they want you to do.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Traynor. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Traynor has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, EDI.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
EDI's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, EDI, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Of course he does. No, I did not want to leave.
Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Salarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
yeah. Now it's time to start collecting the mini ships because they're not in stores anymore. You have to find them in little hidden spots.
I can't believe the council won't help.
And there's actually more than just one on the Normandy. I will do my best to try to make sure I interact with each one of them.
Lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the second Prothean device that was found on Eden Prime. Which means that somewhere down the line, it was overlooked. I'm gonna go back to the captain's deck. Oh, okay, bigger shoulder pads. Okay, so this is just regular gear. This is Alliance. Yeah, definitely gonna do this. Give them a little looky. Kaboom. And kaboom again. This is not how I remember how it looked when we had a giant eyeball down here wreaking havoc.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
Yes.
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Keep up the...
Yes, Commander.
You can also upgrade weapons. They go in ranks based on the number. It gets really expensive, but it does pay out. Definitely tell you to wait until you get further into the game before you start worrying about that.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Well, story-wise, you are supposed to be more of a for humanity over uniting the entire galaxy. So the story would have been that every time they call in, you would hang up the call, and it would just irritate them more and more and more. Keep in mind, areas that are blinking, it means those are critical areas. If you see the Reaper on top, that means be careful when you scan. It's gonna get dangerous. I don't know why it beeps or goes off right there, but it is what it is. Also, keep in mind it's good to go to those areas and scan because you get resources, funding, and you help somebody along the way. And to avoid reckless scanning,
I found something.
Fuel, of course. No more scanning the planet over and over again. Now it's time to run.
Evasion successful.
I personally prefer to scan as many areas as I can and then go on missions. That way all the planets, you know, reset, and then you go back and rescan all of them again.
Signal confirmed. I found something.
I need fuel. There it is.
Reapers eluded.
Taking a risk, going all the way here.
Signal confirmed. Faster than light jump successful.
That was close as hell.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Found it.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. I found something. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
How am I not finding it? It says 50%.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Okay, I must be missing something.
Reapers eluded.
I gotta stop playing with them like they can't. Up there it is.
Faster
End
than
the
light
game
jump
on me.
successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed.
Yay. Tuh.
I found something.
Two birds with one stone. Still don't know what. Oh yeah, the citadel is only glowing because new areas have unlocked since you left.
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, I thought new areas unlocked. It was glowing blue, which means it's usually an indicator of something important.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
Can't be nothing here because I didn't see any highlighted
Now
names.
arriving at Presidium Embassy. Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment.
I was wrong.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D24.
Hopefully eventually someone will come by and explain the indications for the glowing locations. No weapons, huh?
Listen, honey, please. This is how it has to be.
Everyone's going through this.
I know, and I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just so damn inconvenient. It's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Pretty much. You should see what they've got us using for heavy munitions. It's all mass-produced LCOS Combine crap.
Wait, munitions? Explosive munitions? I thought you weren't going to be on the front lines.
Not in hot combat zones, no, of course not. But sometimes, they need us to breach enemy fortifications.
Goddess, you said you were just going to be building emergency outposts.
Oh, I guess that's his way of telling me I was being too nosy. Instead of hitting the server slab, we will go here to recover the Prothean artifact. I mean, technically, it is a Prothean artifact.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, we're only at 50. This must be a Reaper safe spot. I won't pick that up yet. How much fuel I got? Why this thing says 14%? Jesus. That's a big trip of fuel.
I found something.
Oh, that means there's 5 things here. 20%? Yeah. It's gonna be a long area.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Oh, I was just over there. Okay.
Evasion successful.
Ooh, this is close.
Reapers eluded.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be fuel. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna save here. I do have an important phone call to make. Once that is completed, I will then see about trying to figure out what we're gonna eat tonight. I do want to say So there is someone who needs it at the Citadel. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save the game and then make our way from there. We will pick up with the Prothean artifact on the planet. Thank you all for who do come and watch the video, and always remember, bad publicity is still good publicity. Any and all comments, remarks, or reviews left as comments will be taken with a grain of salt, but will be read extensively. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's day and a wonderful afternoon. And for those of y'all in Florida, stay dry. The rains are heavy.